Soon as we step on the mic, man, you know there's a difference. Heavenly blessed with the melanin, baby, you know that we winning. No time for the long talk, got 120 on the clock. Wednesday, 8 through 10, all the bad vibes better stop. Cause you gotta come with that energy. Kazual Konvo, baby, come down and just sit with me. Lil' Coco be spitting that remedy. Kazual Konvo, baby, come down and just sit with me. You better take this shit serious. She dropping knowledge on head and it's free for the play. Tap in right now if you curious. We got the ham radio going lit every age. We go from people to family to pilots. Stay with me if you got something to say. You know it's important if we go acknowledge. Speak on the business and get out the way. What you gonna say about my mama? She winning, you rockhead.
Welcome to the Kazual Konvo show with me, Coco, where we have conversations about topics that affect. You get me every time. I gotta give a pause next time. Where we have conversations about topics that affect the communities, personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you don't have the tough convo. So tonight I have Miss Tiff. Hello. You can say hello. Can't nobody see you down here too. Oh, you muted. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I said, hey, y'all.
And I also have Miss Tajah.
Hey.
So since we pretty much did the whole series thing together, I felt it's only fair, you know, when I do the whole little Q&A thing, somebody has a little what? I couldn't see that. What do you say? Somebody has a little what? Rick, stop doing that. You gotta say, because I be stopping and reading, looking dysfunctional. But y'all pretty much did the whole little month with me. So I figured, why not do the Q&A? You know, I try doing my least like once a month, every other month, something like that. So I got a couple of questions. Tajah got some questions that people pre-sent. But the funny thing, just like them dead on topics, everybody want to be anonymous, which is fine. Got the questions. We're going to answer them to the best of our abilities, honestly, diplomatically, and all that good stuff, because they all in my business. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
What you think the question's going to say?
I don't know, but I'm ready.
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Who, you want to go first?
This gonna be something.
Or you want me to go first?
It don't matter. Like, I'm ready.
I mean, I can answer my first because I got three. I got three. So you want me to go, then you go, then I go? Yeah, I got three.
I got a couple.
I want to hear this.
I got a couple, and I'm gonna see.
All right, well, let me go first.
All right.
Let me go first.
Okay.
The first question is, all right, why wait on the man to make the first move? That is the first question.
Who said that?
That's the same thing I said. I don't know if they want to stay anonymous or not, so I'm gonna keep them anonymous. But they asked on the man to make the first move. That's what I said. That's the same thing I said. I said my answer to this question was I don't wait for the man to make the first move.
Me either.
No, we not
right. If I like what I see, I'm going after it.
Yeah, I push up.
Yeah, I'm with that. Who wrote that? Oh, they must be shy. That's all right. I mean, it's okay to wait if you're not comfortable and you're trying to fill somebody out.
Right.
But I mean, if you already there, I mean, what they say, why do you wait for the guy to make the first move?
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't like it. I guess for me, it depends. Like, I don't wait for the guy to make the first move. If I like what I see, I'm going after it.
I guess maybe it all depends on a person's comfort level.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It depends on a person's comfort level because, you know, we got introverts, extroverts, you know, people be real shy. I'm not a shy person. I push up. Excuse me. Hello. How you doing? I'm Tiffany. You single? You not? Okay, let's talk. Write your number on this book of matches.
Y'all know my favorite one. Oh my God.
See, I don't do that now.
You're not so familiar.
That is her famous line. That is her famous line. She will use that
That's
to
what
the
they
death of her.
It worked. It worked for me. All right.
I always say something about the shoes. I be like, oh, your shoes is nice.
I can't say that because sometimes they
That's
become
all I say.
Not your shoes look nice.
I don't go out much, so when I go out, people usually look nice. So I'll be like, oh, your shoes are so cute. They be like, yeah, that's nice for real. I'll be like, mm-hmm.
You are definitely your mother's child with her
Yes,
famous
she is.
line. Talking
She is.
about some, you look so familiar. Yeah, you definitely Chanel child. Coco child. That's your child all day.
For real, like, what school you went to?
I cannot, not what school you went to.
You breaking up, Tajah. All right. So,
For real.
I'm gonna go with this one was kind of shady, but I'm gonna answer it. Yeah.
Bring on the shade.
I was like, oh, they tried me. Okay. So it said, yeah, they tried it. So it says, have you ever been married? If so, how long? If not, what's the problem?
If not, as in if you're not married, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, I got an answer for that.
You want to go?
Yeah, I don't gotta be married.
Go ahead.
I can answer that. So I'm not married, and I'm not married because I am not just going to marry someone just to say that I have a husband like so many others do, just to say they have a spouse. I am really looking for my equal, and I have not found him or came across him. Until I do, I'm not saying that he has to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm just saying I haven't come across anyone that I felt as though was worth me marrying.
Okay.
Now, I've been asked.
Yeah,
and I respectfully declined.
I've been asked, but I dodged some bullets. I
dodged some bullets too.
Yeah, I would.
And I'm glad I said no, because had I not said no, I feel like I'd have been in a situation.
So I don't know how I feel about that. But I must say the answer is no, I haven't. The problem, I think, I know at that time back then I wasn't ready, and right. I wasn't. I was a mess. I ain't gonna. I was a mess. That's all I'm gonna say. I wasn't ready. I wasn't marriage material. I say that.
Right.
So it's like where I was in a place in my life. We going.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'll be 40 next month. I'm not sure that I'm even now 100% ready. And the reason why I say that is there are things that I would like to have in place in my life before I marry someone.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, not saying I would go into a marriage expecting it to go south, but if it did go south, I would like to be able to take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm not even 100% ready now. I'm not. I'm a little more ready than I was back then, because I told you I was starting and trying, but you know, I'm more matured.
Right. I get it.
Like if somebody asks me now, I might say maybe.
That would be a yeah. I think
if it's the man that I'm currently with, I'm going to say no. We would have a very long engagement.
Oh snap! Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh, I gotta come.
I mean, things gotta be, you know, when you get married, it's serious. You gotta have things in place and things in order. I don't feel like either one of us are ready to be married right now, regardless of if the question is asked. You know, people fail to realize when you ask somebody to marry you, that don't mean y'all getting married next week. We can be engaged for 10 years.
Okay. 10 years. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
For
I'm
real.
not doing that.
What I'm saying is, if it's this one right here, I'm going to be engaged for 5 or 10 years. I need to see progress.
Okay.
5 years at least.
Well, what's the progress?
All right. Well, I'm not married. We don't do that.
The progress is, we both have to be at a stable place.
That's a better question.
We both have to be at a stable place in our life. I want all the money. I'm out here working like 10 jobs and doing all this extra stuff. I want all the money. I have to have a mate that is on the same type of stuff that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're asleep when we did. Let's get this money so we can be comfortable. He closer to retirement age than me. So, like, when you retire, don't you want to be comfortable? I want to be comfortable.
That's true.
And I ain't trying to work for nobody.
Somebody said define stable.
Define stable. I don't think nobody. It depends on the person and what your expectations are. I don't think the stability.
Also said
when it comes to that. So when people talk about marriage, I don't think nobody's ever fully 100% ready. Or even when you think you stable, something you might not be. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, do you let a person? And I think that's what I said. Sometimes people be getting married for the wrong reasons. And it don't necessarily be because they in love with the person. It's just because they want somebody to be right there. And then for some people, it's just like, okay, I'm getting old. It's time to do something. You're going to be it. It's like duck, duck, goose. But I mean, still, like I said, people look at stability and just think of, I think I said it last week, and just think of like the monetary piece. You get what I mean? Like, all of those things. It's not just that.
Yeah.
You could be financially stable and mentally screwed.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? You could be emotionally messed up.
I need to be stable all around the board.
Yeah,
I need to
like
be stable all around the board, not just financial.
I would say,
what you can and can't do.
I would say for me, the reason I'm not married, because I could have been, was because I was not mentally stable or emotionally stable. I will say that. I feel like me personally, I wasn't who I was, like, I feel like I wasn't who I was meant to be. I didn't feel like I was who I was. I feel like I was pushing for something that wasn't there. So that would be my reason of why I'm not married.
I agree. I don't feel like I'm mentally stable either.
Was because of that mental.
You're not mentally stable.
No, I don't feel like I'm mentally stable enough. I don't feel like I'm mentally stable enough for a marriage because, you have to take into consideration, I went through a hurt that really did something to me. Now, granted, I've forgiven that hurt and I have worked through that hurt. However, that hurt has caused me to have trust issues. I can't bring that into a marriage. Right. I'm still working on that piece because I don't trust nobody. And that's a flaw on me. That has nothing to do
you did say that.
That's something that I have to work on.
Okay.
I've gotten better.
Yeah, you are better.
Okay.
Not completely, but you are. So
I've gotten better.
You got one? Because I thought they was coming from me like, what's the problem? The problem.
What?
Did I answer the question? I mean, I wasn't who I am now. I was a hot mess. That's why I'm not. I'm glad I'm not.
Yeah, that's
because my moral standing on the situation is a lot different from what it was back then. And I'm sorry, you married me, you stuck with me, and I'm tired to tell you
for real.
And that's
locked
my
in.
Big thing too. But that's my big thing too. I don't want to be married multiple times.
You're right.
I don't. Right.
I want to know for sure that who I'm marrying is who I'm meant to be with. I want to make sure that's really my soulmate. I don't want to just marry. I don't want to feel like I'm marrying somebody that I know at the time and then become a stranger later. I think that's probably my biggest fear when it comes to marriage. Is I understand, like, you grow as individuals in a marriage because, like, as you get older, you're continuously growing. But I feel like my biggest fear when it comes to point, I will stop getting to know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It does. But what's the next question though? Because they tried it.
They did. It's all right.
You want me to ask my next one since
Huh?
you want me to ask the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that proposed to their
You breaking up.
significant other.
I ain't hear the question.
How are women
How a what? There's something going on.
proposed to their significant other? Hold on.
We couldn't hear you.
Let me see.
Mm-mm.
I said my extra is real quick. I know what I got.
Okay. So my question is, it said, who was my favorite guest and why? All of them. I ain't got no one particular person. Like, all right, no, I'm lying. Who was my favorite?
I feel like this is a little shady. Who asked that?
I can't say. They was like they wanted to be anonymous.
Your
So
people shady.
yeah. And I said, oh, okay, this what we doing. But everybody. I think honestly, I think the ones with people who I may know, they tend to be a little bit more I think fun for me because it's already a mutual connection, like a bond there.
Right.
However, but I do like let me see. What was we talking about? I like everybody. I think everybody was something different. Like it was one I wasn't too fond of. I ain't gonna mention that. But I think Atif was something good to it because
And I was gonna say him.
Yeah, he was. I think that was a good balance because I think that's the first time a guy came on, and it was like, okay, and it was a positive. It wasn't negative. It was like to see somebody transition from a certain life and then come out of it successful doing their thing. I think that was great. Of course, all the ones.
JC.
Yeah. But that thing was, girl, he was sweating boots. Okay.
I know, and I can see through it, but I can see it probably because I know him personally, just know his personality. But Jude is one of, even though she works on my last nerve, Jude was one of my favorites too. But she worked my nerves. Me and her be going back.
Everybody nerves. She's always fun, but I think she's been on there a lot. I think I like the ones with me and you. That's different because it's always just like, okay, this is just a kiki. You know what I mean?
I was gonna be what I was gonna be.
But I think it's more raw when it's certain people. Some people are more reserved than others. Right. I would like to have more people, but some people are shy, or some people suggest things that they would like to hear talked about, but they don't necessarily want to, go onto a platform and talk about, which is fine. But I don't think I have a favorite. I don't think I have a favorite. I mean, I liked all of them. I did. I liked everybody. Who was your favorite? Because I don't have a favorite, like at all.
I didn't have a favorite. I had, select ones that I haven't seen, a show where there was a guest where I was like, oh, this guest is whack. Each of them brought their own personal thing. And it was dope. So, I mean, I don't have a favorite. They all did well.
Yeah. I think Nicole was the most reserved. I would have wanted more from her, like more of her personality to show. She was more reserved. I think, but she gave some good when it came to, I think, which one was she on? I think we were talking about business. Mm-hmm. She gave she gave some good points on that. But I think she was a little bit more reserved. Rich is like the silent guest, the invisible guest. It's like, what is it called? Casper. But he's always, I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite either.
I don't think I have a favorite. All right. So this next one.
The shade, I feel it.
It says, how do you feel about the pandemic? I'm gonna go last.
I'm gonna let TT go first.
She trying to get her stuff together.
Okay. How do I feel about it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm over it.
Me too.
I'm completely over it.
That's probably one of my favorite shows, though.
There are several things that I don't like about it. I'm really completely over it. It has affected my life in a quadrillion ways, more than one way. I'm sick of every time you turn around, somebody then passed away from COVID. I'm sick of the fact that jobs are trying to force people to get things that they don't want to get, and they should have the right to decline getting. I feel like if you was a hero for the whole entire year, why all of a sudden now you can only be a hero if you vaccinated? I mean, I feel several ways about it. I think what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm over it. I'm tired of wearing masks. I don't mind wearing masks, but I'm an asthmatic and I'm a little fluffy. So I struggle to breathe every day. So I'm sick of it. I'm sick of second guessing my traveling. And, I'm a traveler. This is something that I like to do consistently. Like, this is it's one of my healing spaces for me to travel and just get away from everything. But I'm very cautious with traveling now because of the pandemic. I don't want to be around too many people because I'm high risk for this bull crap, so they say.
Yeah, you are.
And I just don't like it. I don't like anything about it. I don't feel it's like I gotta walk around in a bubble because I'm scared. Kenzie and I, my daughter and I, we just had a COVID scare. We were sick as a dog for like 2 weeks. I just knew our results was gonna come out positive, and I was like, I know you lying. After I done got this icky sticky just stuck in me, and then you go a couple months later, y'all gonna give me COVID? What? I was mad. Like, I was like, no, I know you lying, but thank goodness our results was negative. But it was just the thought of, if you so much as sneeze, oh my God, do I got COVID? Like, who wants to live like that? I'm tired of it. You cough, oh my God, do I got COVID?
Everything they blame it on COVID. I think
everything.
As a person who, I think people forget, you have people who work and been out here every day, and I ain't even talking about healthcare workers, because it ain't just healthcare workers. You got a lot of essential people who have businesses that didn't have a choice of, okay, y'all gonna go quarantine and be on lockdown. Mm-hmm. We didn't have that, but it seemed like those same people, I'm gonna say it, are being punished.
Yep.
Who bust their tails throughout the pandemic. I mean, absolutely. Thank God, I throughout the whole thing, I never been sick. You know what I mean? Never, ever, ever. I feel like it was okay for us to work under way worse conditions, but now it's not, because you wanna push something. I don't like the politicized aspect of the pandemic. Right. Tabby, I'm sorry, I guess I can't say her name. She said, do you think getting the vaccine is making a difference? No. And no. I'm gonna explain why. And a lot of people gonna cuss me out. I say no because I've worked every day and I've seen people fully vaccinated continuously get sick. How? Doing their schedules, canceling left and right, everybody calling out sick. So I feel like if it was pushed for this one thing, now it's always something coming up next about it. And I think when you talk about people not trusting something, it's not to say I'm against it. I'm not saying at all. What I'm saying is you can't expect for people to trust you when you say one thing and you keep changing it every time you turn around. It's going to make people leery. And especially if a person hasn't been sick at all and you're still seeing people, and then now you're getting more and more breakthrough cases.
Yep.
I mean, if that's the case, we got what, over 75, 80% of the US, and we still something. I'm like, what else is there? And then for me, people still walking around. Just because you vaccinated don't mean you can walk around without your mask and stuff on.
Exactly.
You still gotta protect yourself. I feel like people using a vaccine to still make choices that affect other people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that.
I don't like nothing about it.
Yeah, and I mean that's the thing that I don't like about it.
I don't like nothing about the whole thing. I just want to travel freely and have fun and just do. But I was talking about going to Florida for my birthday, but I'm looking at the numbers like, oh, let me sit down in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because they doing a lot in Florida. They got a lot going on.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, Tasia, your next one.
My next question.
Yeah.
How are women viewed that propose to their significant other?
Who does that?
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm against it. I'm against it. That's not how that's supposed to go. Listen, I'm so sick and tired of these new. It be them damn millennials. It be these new ones. These new ones be provoking these people to do dumb shit. I don't like it. That's not how that's supposed to go. If that's what works for you, okay, that's what works for you. But I just feel like some traditions should not be changed. How do a woman look getting down on her knee proposing to a man? Now I can see if it's a woman getting down on her knee proposing to a woman, or if it's a man getting down on one knee proposing to a man. Okay, that's something completely different. But a man, everybody is so accustomed to a man proposing to a woman. You know, that's tradition. That's what you've always seen. That's what our mothers and our fathers did. I don't like this new stuff. No, you look crazy getting on your knee and you got a skirt on and you asking this man to marry you. And then not only that, for some men, it make the men feel like a whole woman in that moment.
Yeah.
That man is a woman in that moment. That's just me. I don't like it. I don't care who's got something to say about what I don't like. I don't like it. You can get in the comments that I can't see right now and talk about me. Y'all tell me if they talk about me. But I don't like it. I don't like it. Keep things the way they was.
I agree. It's not for me. I don't see myself proposing to nobody. I mean, everybody keeps talking about gender roles, right? So many people have an issue with women being more strong, more aggressive. So it's kind of like, if you do that, and then you have some guys like, she won't propose to me. So it's like, you can't talk about gender roles when you want to pick and choose when the gender roles is good for you. Like, that's not cool. So my thing is, I'm gonna respect the old school gender roles. There you go. That's not for me. I mean, to each his own. Huh?
That's how I feel, to each his own. But first and foremost, as everybody already know, I ain't got but one good knee anyway. And I most certainly ain't going to use that one to get on my knee and propose to no man. I ain't got but one good one. And I'm pretty sure the one that you're supposed to get on and propose to a person is the one that's bad. I'm not going to use that. And then who going to help me up while I'm out here looking retarded? No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. You know what? I just got put out of a group for using the word retarded. I'm out here looking crazy on my bad knee trying to propose to a man. I don't like it. I'm not saying it's not for some people. It's not for me. I'm traditional about certain things. I really feel that a man should get on that knee. I ain't got but one good knee. I can't get on my knee. I would have to propose sitting down on a stool or something. And it ain't no guarantee I'm going to get up off the stool because I ain't got but one good knee. That's all I'm saying. Everybody know I ain't got but one good knee. I ain't got but one good one. I'm not going to utilize that for that foolishness. I'm not.
just not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it either.
I ain't got nothing to do with no knees. I mean, I ain't got Megan knees, but I'm just saying.
I ain't got no Megan knee either. One knee might be Megan-ish, but that other one is definitely eligible for partial disability. I'm on the verge. I'm just saying. You know, my knees. I just don't like it. It's just not a good look. But to each his own. I'm not knocking nobody who does it. Do your thing. If you want to get on your knee and propose to your man, do your thing, sis. I applaud you. I hope he say yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that. If that's what you want to do, if that's your thing. That's
so
fine.
My question is, these men that's getting proposed to by women, are they saying yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, I'm married. Like, are they doing the whole?
But picture this. Can you picture you proposing to your dude, and then he go around his homeboys and be like, first of all, who you waving at?
I'm crying. I don't like it.
I feel like that's what I'm gonna expect for you to do. You better show that finger. You know how we do. We wave at everything. And then you see your dude like, no.
But see, I know for a fact the dude that I'm currently with, that would not be okay with him. He would really, like, it would really do something to his man pride. It would. He wouldn't want nothing like that. You know, he mess around and be like, no, get up. What is you doing? Get up. You better not. Get up. Because some men, you know, they want to do that themselves. I just don't like it. But to each his own. I don't knock nobody. Hope you have great nuptials. If you do it in front of me, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm sorry.
Okay. What is your biggest fear?
Who going first?
I'll take it. My biggest fear is not accomplishing my goal, like failing at things that I accomplished. I had to think about it because first I was like, my biggest fear is like heights and shit like that. You know, I don't do wildlife, but I think my biggest fear is I fear failing or feeling like I failed myself.
You don't do water.
No, I can't swim. If it's over a certain amount of feet,
water. I can't swim either, but I still do water.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so your biggest fear is not accomplishing your goals.
Like my biggest fear is failing. I don't like to fail at what I seek out doing.
Right.
So I feel like that's my biggest fear in life is failing. When I feel like I fail at things, I feel like I let myself down. It has nothing to do with nobody else. It does something to my pride and my ego. Yeah. I'm a very proud person. So
I feel that.
So I think that's my main thing.
TT, you going? Or you want me to go?
I think she's trying to get it together.
All right. So my biggest fear is a little different. If my situation was different, my biggest fear would probably be right in line with yours, Coco. But as of right now, my biggest fear is actually something happening to me before my children are able to take care of themselves. And I say that a lot of people know that I have an adult child, but you know, I also have an adult child who has health issues. So he's not capable of taking care of my minor child. So before I get taken away, I need everybody to be able to take care of themselves, or at least one be able to take care of the other. And that is a really big fear of mine because I sit and I watch, you know, people my age just, you know, passing away and dying from heart attacks, and, you know, they ain't even making it to 40. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God, I'm about to be 40. Lord, please spare me. Let me make it to my 40th. Or just, you know, something crazy happening. And what's always been in the back of my mind is, you know, if something happens to me, what happens to my children? Are they going to be okay? I know that right now, you know, my son can't take care of my daughter, regardless if he's an adult child or not. He has to take care of himself and his health issues. So what lies in the back of my mind is, with my daughter being a minor, who's going to take care of her if I'm not around? Because nobody's going to take care of your children how you do. I don't care who they are. I feel that nobody is going to take care of mine the same way that I do.
That's true. I think that's everybody's biggest fear. I just want to see like all my kids, my grandkids and great grandkids. I just hope I live long enough to see that. But I don't want to leave this earth feeling like I failed my family. And Drew said, Tiffany McKnight, I want my damn candle. LOL, and no, I didn't win.
Yeah, I'll talk to Jude later. You can let Jude know I have a response for that, but it's not appropriate for the show. So I'll be inboxing her.
All right, now this is something that we get quite often.
What is that?
Are you related to Tiff?
To who?
You.
They said, are we related?
Yeah, they asked if we related.
No, we married.
We not related. We just, damn, how long has it been?
Before I had Kenzie, is she 16? Before I was pregnant, wait a minute. So we gotta count another 9 months because even before I was pregnant with Kenzie.
Yeah.
So yeah, we coming up on like 20 years.
Yeah.
Almost, you know, we close to about 20 years because figure she's 16 and I knew you before I was pregnant with her.
Yeah, you stuck with me.
Yeah, so we about 17, 18, about 18, close to 19 years. Yeah, we should do something for our 20th anniversary, friend.
I can't take you out no more. Your birthday was gonna be last time we went out. I got you the wrong gift. That was the problem. I shouldn't have let you open up that card in that restaurant. Now we can't go back down Rusty Stuff. What was that? Rusty Stuffer?
We're going down there for Valentine's Day. Oh damn, I'm in a relationship. We're going down there the day after Valentine's Day.
We gonna have a what is it called? A Galentine?
Just put a different hair on. They ain't gonna know it's us. They ain't gonna know it's us.
Did you say put a different hair on?
Yeah, like I did
I'm
today.
not getting you nothing that make noise, nothing that sings songs.
Everything that make noise, friend.
No, you went to them people's tables. Look. I said, why
but
is
they
she
liked
going
it. They enjoyed it too.
So they was like,
it was singing. It was a very nice date.
Lord, but no, we're not related. We're just really good friends. She irks my soul.
She irks my soul. Because please don't think for 5 seconds we don't bump heads. Because we bump seeds. Because she's a whole Gemini.
We don't bump heads. I don't pay your ass no mind.
I don't pay your ass no mind either.
So
she a whole Gemini. I'm a whole Scorpio. If you into zodiacs, you know that clash like hell. I love you though, friend.
No, we don't. People wouldn't even know what my sign was.
Yes, you would. You be having your moments.
I do.
You be having your Gemini bipolar moments.
Name one sign or one person that don't want to be bothered from time to time and they just want to be left.
No, you be having them alone. Gemini personality swap moments. You be having them moments.
On my nerves. If you get on my nerves, you gonna get.
When you had a moment, I just leave you alone and I just text you stupid emojis and memes and stuff. Because I be like, you want to talk to me.
No, and I still catch you up. What do you right?
You gonna talk to me, friend.
You right. People be trying to force themselves on you. You can't let people force
themselves. I'm not just people.
You wake up too early. That's the bonus. You wake up too early, too soon, and you too freaking happy in the morning. And should nobody be that damn happy early at 6:52 in the morning? Hi, girl, get the fuck out of here singing. I don't like what's up? No, wait. At least until I get a cup of coffee.
I really do be like that, though. I really do be like that. Though.
Yes, you do. Hi, friend. What are you doing? Girl, leave me the F alone.
My whole house be mad with me because I wake up like that every morning. Good morning, y'all.
And Jay said, we stuck with him 19 years. He calculated.
It been 19 years? So next year is 20 years?
Oh, wait a minute. I guess into when we was talking about the marriage stuff, I'm not going to mention no names, but this was a comment. in life, not living up to my true potential, in love being all no, oh, so I guess it's the fears. In love being all in for somebody and getting seriously played again. I don't want more failed relationships. I'm getting old. I want to be genuinely happy. I like that.
Yeah, that's cool. But wait, it's 19 years, so we coming up on 20.
I don't have no accent. Chose, huh?
Can we do something for our 20th friend anniversary? Me, you, and Jay.
I'm breaking up with all y'all.
Ooh.
That's going. Happy 20th. Bye.
First of all, she lying.
Did you look at your nails? All right. Tita, you got another question before I go? Because this next one is extra shady. I got all the shady questions. I wish I could call these people out. Like, for real.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
I only got one more. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you ready? Okay. Hold up. I gotta go back to my page. Does social media set the page for relationships in reality?
No.
See, this ain't working for me.
What's the question?
Does social media set the tone for relationships in real life? That's what you said? That's what you asked? No, I think social media is where people fake their relationships, but I don't think it sets the tone. I think people like to have illusions of what the relationship should look like. And Tabby said, let me get this right. She said, do you believe in soulmates? I do.
I do too.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
I probably missed two of mine though.
I think I might have had one, even though we couldn't get it all the way together. I feel like he might have been one.
He might have been one.
Yeah, he might have been, because I feel like you might have more than one soulmate.
You feel like you have more than one?
Yeah, you can have more than one soulmate.
I think you may have more than one soulmate. I think in life I have come across two. And the reason why I think they were my two, I mean, I just could not stay away from these two people, and these two people just could not stay away from me. No matter what the situation, it was like we kept on. It just felt like it was supposed to be for both parties.
I think I came across one. I don't think you can be genuinely in love with every freaking body you meet. You know what I mean? I don't believe
I'm not in love now.
I think. Can you stop going shit?
I'm not in love.
Trying to get in trouble.
I love.
I think now I've experienced it. I think I did, but I think we met at the wrong time. Can I say that?
Okay.
I think I did. But I think even if you meet them, y'all gotta be ready. But it's still something. But I think we just met at the wrong time. And then sometimes y'all never find it back to there. But I don't know. I just don't. I don't think everybody is just. Every time somebody meets somebody, like, oh, that's my soulmate right there. I can look at somebody and be like, we will make him my soulmate. But
I'm sorry, y'all. I had a little accident. I had hit my bad knee on this table, and I knocked everything off of it.
Lord Jesus. All right.
Give me one second.
Want me to go to the next one?
I can hear you. I'm coming.
So I'm gonna tell y'all now. Don't say too much. For this next one, it says, more shade to me. What are you like in real life? I don't even know how to answer that.
I'm annoying in life.
You gotta tell me who asked you that.
I'm irky. Either way, I'm irky on here. I'm irky in real life.
So are they asking just about you?
No, honestly and truthfully, the funny thing is, in real life, everybody does not get to be around me, and a lot of people don't experience me. I'm gonna say that. I think I'm goofier than what people think. I'm not as serious as what people think I am.
You actually fun.
Exactly. But people don't, but what you may think, and then when you actually hang out with me, it's two different things. And I do like that because I don't need everybody experiencing me unless I genuinely rock with you, and then you get the experience the Coco effect.
So
But I
is,
am.
is
I
the
like to have
question
fun.
is the
I like to
question
have.
just about Coco? Is it just about you? Because I'm gonna tell him the truth.
Go ahead, tell the truth.
Now I'm gonna tell them the truth.
No, but everything she said is like how she may come off sometimes, or how people may perceive you to be. Like some people might think you mean, some people might think you standoffish, but she really ain't like that. Let me let y'all know that girl. Listen, I done had some of my most funnest, most toe up from the flow up, craziest nights with this chick. Okay, and not even
Yeah.
just, you know, it done been nights where we done been sober, and I done had, because when we get together, I mean, it just everything just come natural. We just act a ass. I mean. We don't care
Book of
who like it.
Commandments.
And I'm one of them type people. Honestly, I pull back. I think on here because it depends on what we're talking about. But I don't always think about what I say before I say it. Sometimes I don't always do that.
You don't.
But I actually do like to laugh. I like to have fun. I'm really not mean. I'm probably one of the most emotional.
She's not mean at all. She's a big.
Sweetest.
That girl is soft as drugstore cotton. That girl is soft. Please, y'all, listen. Don't let this Coco bull crap fool y'all. That girl is soft as drugstore cotton. Okay, the kind to be in the aspirin bottle. She is soft. She's soft as the cotton they use to take the polish off our nails.
Did you call me cheap?
You soft as the cotton they use to take the polish off our nails. Her ass is soft as drugstore cotton. She's not mean at all. So whoever think that she is soft, I mean, whoever think that she not soft, I'm just saying.
I'm not as soft. Look, I'm a little soft, but I ain't soft like.
I was about to say she ain't that soft, man. Don't do that.
That girl is soft as drugstore cotton. Don't believe that bull crap.
But if I genuinely like you, you would know. If I don't like you, it's very transparent.
Her shade is just her shade is equally is like I said, she's soft as drugstore cotton. That damn shade is harder than a brick. Okay.
And that's why I catch it so swiftly. When people are like, I wasn't being, yes, she was. That's something that I would do. But don't
truth be told, for those who don't know, I know they can't hear me, but you need to let them know. I'm the nice one in this group.
No, you're not.
I was about to say that's a whole lie.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I'm not the nice one.
An entire one. Yeah, you knew you should have took that back.
You are not the nice one.
I'm the funny giddy one. How am I not?
You're the funny one.
Before you, because I'll be the one that try to be like, but listen, it's not that way. It's this way, and you'll be like, I don't like to get out of my face.
Me?
Yes.
Do I be sober?
Yes.
Yes.
You're worse when you're sober.
You're real worse.
If I'm sober, it's real. You getting all of me if I'm sober. You getting real deal of. Damn, I need to take a personal inventory of myself.
Oh, no. Really like that? It says, he said, wait a minute. I do have mama bear vibes. So Charles said, what's the Coco effect? That's just my complete silly side. I'm the one.
What Charles is that?
Everybody
Charles
fun. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure everybody had fun.
This Charles,
I'm the one that's gonna get everybody drunk.
What Charles is going
about it? That's number one. 2, it says
no, she's the one that's gonna get on your last nerve.
Wait a minute, I got something.
And it's gonna be funny, but she's gonna get your last nerve.
He said everyone's relationship should look different, right? Why model yours behind something you think is relationship goals. So I think that's in reference to the social media thing, because everybody want to compete and everybody want the likes, and everybody want to seem like their life is perfect and they living. And then in real life, you see them. You're like, why they just like together? Now they out here fighting each other.
And then they'll be trying to tell us what's going on, like we not following their relationship on social media.
But you
if y'all break up, we need to know that y'all broke
Right.
up. What's going on?
If you publicly happy,
Why
and
not break
y'all
up?
on vacations, when y'all break up and argue, please let us see, because I'm the one, even though I might not say merch on social media, let me tell you, I'm in the comments. I will click on who know the tea and see what they got, and then I'm gonna go to that comment, and then I'm gonna go somewhere else. I want to know what happened too. Don't just show me the good stuff, because I need to see whose side I'm on and who I'm cheering for, because I might be team somebody.
Exactly.
Like, don't do me.
Okay.
What Charles is that that's on there? The Charles, that's Charles.
Lips.
Is that Charles?
This Charles.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles.
He heard you. Okay. So, all right, we're going to go next. I'm sorry, Jay. It's not, I don't know. It's not my connection, because everything going fine. So, it's aching stupid.
Mine, did you see Tabby's message?
What'd she say?
She said, if you could write a book of commandments for the world we live in today, what would some of the rules be?
Mind your business.
Right. That'd be my
rule
top
number one of the 10. If I could write my own 10 commandments.
one. Mind your business.
Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you.
Hold on. I'm gonna need to write mine down.
2,
Try
worried about other people all the time. And mind
try somebody else, not me.
Yeah, what you say? Try somebody else, not
try
you.
somebody else, not me.
I think my number one would be yourself.
You want to be treated. Yeah, be you, but also treat people how you want to be treated. Let me elaborate on that before we gotta go to break. I say that's one of my favorite sayings, because first of all, don't come at me a way that you don't want me to come back.
Okay.
Don't say something to me, or don't do something to me you don't want me to do back to you. Now, if you have never experienced that side of me, don't stay on the side that you know of. But the whole thing about it is this: a lot of people have a tendency to want to dish it out and come at you sideways. And I might give you 1 or 2 depending on how I'm feeling that day, because I might not feel like it, because I know you might be just going through it. I know you ain't ready for it, because I know when I come, I'm going to come real hard. And then you can't pick and choose when you want to be extra. And then when somebody get extra back with you, you playing the victim card. No, ma'am.
Yep.
No, ma'am. You're going to catch all of these vibes.
Yeah, I don't like
And
it.
Humble yourself. So I always say, treat people how you want to be treated. So if you don't want me to do something to you, don't do it to me.
Yes.
And that would be in my 10 commandments. What else? What else would be in there?
No, I already said try somebody else, not me. Yeah, because people do be trying it. They be trying it. People be trying it when they know that you have worked on becoming a different person.
Mm-hmm.
That's when people try you. When they know that, back then you was this person and you wouldn't never try me when I was that person. But now I done grown and I'm trying to be this person. Now you want to try me. Just don't forget, that person, it might not be exactly who I am today, but that person ain't completely gone. That person is in there somewhere. Don't make me bring her out of retirement.
I believe in free speech. That would stay there. My speak your mind. Don't hold your tongue. I think that's the best one. I don't know. I don't think I said. Just mind your business. Mind your business, and we fine. Mind your. I don't know if I can do this like in 5 minutes. So let me see something. What's going on? not hello world. Oh, Charles said, "Hey, mommy." So let me do something quick. All right. It says, "Would you date yourself?"
No.
Hell no.
I would date me. I
I
like me.
wouldn't.
I would not date myself.
I
You
wouldn't
would
date
Nope.
date
myself
yourself?
either.
Oh, y'all got work to do.
Yeah,
Now,
I
I
said I
wouldn't
got
now.
work.
Oh, I know
Me
I got work to do.
a
That's why
couple
I'm not
years
dating
back.
myself.
No, nope. Now, me a couple years back, I would not date me. I would not talk to me. I probably would be like, she got too much going on. She got,
Yeah, and that's what
yeah.
I still
But
got some
no.
things going
Now,
on. I
but
wouldn't.
me today, yes, I would. I would. Yes,
Nah,
I would keep it.
I still got some things going on. I wouldn't date me right now. I'm not saying I wouldn't date me in the future, but I wouldn't date me right now because I do have some things going on. I do have some things, some ways about myself that I know I need to continue to work on because when I get in those modes or have those moments, like I don't really be caring what anybody feel. I said what I said. It like if you feel that's your problem, just leave then. So no, I wouldn't. At the moment, I wouldn't date myself. Maybe like 5 years from now. I'm still a work in
Yeah, I've been
progress.
told I'm too
So,
nonchalant.
so
So.
said, hell no, he not dating herself. I would absolutely me today. I would date me. Yes, I would, and I would have fun with me. Only because I was more sheltered then. I didn't really know a lot of my likes and dislikes. Whereas though now I'm open to do certain stuff. You get what I mean? Whereas though I just want to have fun. I don't like to plan. I hate when people try to plan stuff. It's one thing to say, okay, we're gonna go here, but don't give me a whole itinerary because I'm gonna go against it. I just want
Right.
to do whatever come, you know what I mean? And I think that's the fun part when you have fun, especially when you getting to know somebody and being extra, like surprising people and all of those different things. I like stuff like that, but everybody ain't deserving of that.
Right.
So I think I would date me. I definitely would. I'm
Yeah,
cool.
I still need a little bit of work. I wouldn't date me right now. I'm a piece of work.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
You know, I
same.
got this whole battle between being a woman and being a man. And I say that, listen, let me explain because y'all get on my nerves. I have this battle with being feminine and being masculine. But the reason why I have this battle and I'm trying to control it, let me just first say, I was raised by all men. Okay. So sometimes I come off a little mannish. And I really need to work on that because I've had several dudes tell me that I act like a whole dude. And I'm like, it's not on purpose, but a lot of women are raised by females. I wasn't. I was raised by dudes. So I have the tendency to act like them. It's not on purpose. It's just you can't pull no wool over my eyes. That's what y'all really mad about. Because I think like y'all. Sorry. But I really need to work. I need to work on that because I've had more than one man tell me, like, okay, you act like a whole dude. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know how to balance that.
Before we go to break, this is the thing. Somebody told me that before, like it's a such thing of I don't think it's that you're not dateable. I think when your mentality and you can detect certain stuff and you can relate on a certain level, it's like something like it's like you the homeboy. No, that means we can develop a friendship. First of all, I at least want to be friends with who I'm with. I ain't your homeboy because I mean I would hope you don't do certain stuff with your homeboy, but I'm just saying I'm yeah. So it's kind of like, what do you want?
Right.
And I think it's a matter of knowing what you want and what you don't want
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to certain stuff. But yeah, how y'all would date me? Now these next ones,
They shady.
as
I'm here for it.
they real shady, and I'm like, okay. I saw they was really coming for my whole life, but I said I got something for y'all because let me tell you how honest I am. Please, I catch shade and I throw it back.
Okay.
But keep listening, keep watching. I love it. Support on and do everything that you got to do. But we're gonna take a 5-minute break, and then we're gonna come back. Welcome back to the Kazual Konvo show with me, Coco, Tiff, and Tajah, who's sitting next to me. So we're gonna do part 2 of our live Q&A. You can call in to 410-598-4242 to call in, ask a question, give some input on anything that you heard throughout the course of the 44 shows. You can give a suggestion, anything that you want to say. Again, 410-598-4242. So, do I got piggyback off of that last one, or you want me to go to the next one?
I want to hear these shady questions.
Well, the next one is kind of funny to me because this is exactly how it came through. Old school or new school? Old school. In my mind, I'm like, wait. So it didn't specify. They left it like that. They replied. They ain't say nothing. I said, okay, well, whatever. Old school. I'm gonna go with old school. I would choose old school. No matter what it is, we going old school. It don't matter. It's unanimous. Unanimous. All right. Then it said, that's a funny one. It says, what is one positive and one negative thing about you? Go ahead, Tiff. You want me to tell first, or you want to go first? Because you look like you got your game face on. Yes. That's why I said, I'm gonna go. Because when I read it, I couldn't do nothing but chuckle, especially who it came from. I can admit my wrongs.
You go ahead. I go next.
One positive about me, I'm loyal. Sometimes too loyal to a fault. I think that's a positive because my loyalty cannot be questioned.
Mm-hmm.
My friendship is not questionable. But I'm definitely loyal. Loyalty is everything. So if I'm loyal to you, that means I respect you. If I don't respect you, I can't be loyal. So anybody who cool with me, and if I'm like, yeah, I fucked with you, please know. Yeah, but once you break it, it's a wrap. One negative about me, I can hold a grudge.
Ooh,
for life. I will hold a grudge for life. Like, I could forget what I was mad about and still be like, I don't know what it was. I don't like you. Don't say nothing to me. That's one thing about me. But I'm very honest. If I don't like you, I'm not going to sit there and be phony or act like I like you. I will be like this.
And she will.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit there and act like I fool with somebody that I don't. See, that's the thing. I think sometimes people know they don't like people or don't care for people, but you still, I'm not doing all that. That's too much energy. I just want to say to myself, leave me alone. Feel that way. Go on somewhere. Leave me alone. And then people like, just say hi. Like, Tiff, if you're going to be nice, just say hi. Don't invite me when you don't like them. And then the sad part is, I've tried to be nice in several situations. This be Tiff. Friend. Nice, okay. And that mess go left. No, it don't be me. It be the other person because she done told them she gonna be there. So don't. Then they come in the door. And then soon as I go, is it a problem? Then she blame me. Like she ain't just see all this shade out in court, and then I said, and I ain't gonna let no more slide. Let me check this one real quick.
There has been situations where shade has been thrown to my friend, yes, and I caught it. However, there has been situations where my friend has been shady, and I caught that too.
Oh, I believe
I caught that too.
No, I just don't say nothing. And y'all get mad at me when I don't. I'm not going to be engaging with people if I don't fool with them. I do a general hello.
But you also can't tell people how to feel. If I said that if I said that there were instances where you may have been the shady one, please know that there was a time that you may have been the shady one. You may have been intoxicated, and that may have caused you to reveal your shade. But there has been moments where you have been shady.
Okay, I'll take that, but don't. But more times than none, I can agree with that. But I'm gonna say 98% of the time, I'm not shady unless I see something. Everybody don't see everything that I see. When you know how to throw shade, you can see it. And sometimes what you may not take as one thing cannot be another. But my thing is this: don't tell me I'm shady when I'm sitting here and I repeatedly take shade from somebody else. Have that conversation over there. Because I came here, okay, if I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. I keep my distance, but don't keep coming in my space doing stuff unsubliminal to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I say something, now we got a problem because I verbally said something. I'm not going to be phony for nobody. I don't care who you are. If I don't fool with you, I don't have nothing to say to you. But when you keep trying to push people the same way, if you don't like somebody or you don't like somebody, I'm not going to be like, okay, guys, let's be,
All be one big happy family.
Nope.
That's enough for me too.
Nope, because I know me, I would be uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable situation. Yeah. And sometimes, even though I get some people want all of their friends, sometimes your friends on this side, they don't always mesh. And that's fine.
Oh, well, you know, I'm known for separating my friends. But I'm just saying,
you can't always integrate, but you got a lot of people who expect don't expect for me to always be the bigger person. I don't have a problem with chilling, minding my business, but I'm not going to keep taking a whole lot either. And I feel like a lot of situations where people be like, friend, you was wrong. While you was over here doing what you was doing, you ain't see what was going on over here. So when I finally say something, I always like, and I'm going to take that. I don't care. My thing is, okay, the person was doing all this the whole night. Why they ain't say nothing to me? They went to you. But I told them, oh, I see you. I'm going to make it known. And see, that's the problem. And it's like, people want you to be one way and not be yourself. I'm never going to continue to be uncomfortable. You're not going to make me uncomfortable.
That part.
At all. I don't care who you are. I'm never going to make myself or subject myself to be uncomfortable because somebody else want to be happy or you want something, but I'm supposed to keep taking disrespect. I don't blatantly disrespect nobody. I don't care how many shots of tequila in there involved. I don't care what's going on. I do not blatantly disrespect people unless I'm disrespected.
I can get the comfort thing, but there's also situations in friendship where friends are integrated regardless to how they feel about each other for a greater cause. And in that greater cause, those friends should at least try to be cordial for that greater cause. And that brings me back to the point where I said, there has been an instance or two where you were the shady one. But we can move on to the next one. That's just how I feel. I'm not changing that. There has been times where you may have been the shady one, but in your defense, there was a lot of alcohol involved.
No, but I also need you to take accountability for some stuff too. You're not, even when you think you're being, hi, it'd be times when you be like, but that's what I'm saying. I know if I
never said that I wasn't. I'm okay with that.
But I'm just
There's
saying,
a lot of times where I'm like that.
But I've learned over the years, I keep, like I said, sometimes you just can't mix. I don't care what the situation is. Sometimes the separation is best. And that's how I do what my group of friends. If I know two people, I know what's going to be shade fest or somebody going to feel some type of way. I don't invite them to the same place. I don't. And then sometimes on the flip side, I've been in situations where I haven't had a problem with somebody, but a person that I may be cool with might have told somebody, oh, expect this from her, or expect this from her. And this person never been around me before. And when I come in, they already got it. And I'm not even giving that energy because somebody said something. And it's kind of like, why would you put something in somebody's head when they haven't, let them base their assumption off of when they meet me.
Exactly.
But not off of what you pre-filled. And I've been in that situation a lot of times. And I'm like, dang, it's real cold in here.
I try to separate my friends. I try to separate my friends as much as possible, but you know, it do be situations where you be like, damn, okay, I'm doing this, and I would really like for all my friends to be there. Fuck it, let me try. Let me see what happens. If that don't be a good outcome, if that don't be a good outcome, then I know, okay, I probably shouldn't try that again.
Yeah, I know. I think I know my friends. It's nowhere in the world. I know what my friends, people who I know that they are capable of, and I get where you coming from. And in the perfect world, that makes a lot of sense. But sometimes the better option and the small option is to keep it separate. Sometimes you might gotta celebrate on a different day.
Exactly.
But you can't mix them.
I mean, me personally, yeah. In a lot of situations, I've done that. But realistically speaking, I'm not gonna keep doing that. I'm not. It's either gonna be separate.
Like then you can't get mad when the other ones don't come.
I'm like, you either going like at this point, it don't even be that serious because most of the time it don't even be that serious. It be stupid stuff.
Well, with that said, can I ask the question? Because I hear people say that a lot. Whether it's work, whatever. When people say certain things don't be that serious, and we always say you can't tell people how to feel or how to take something. So if it's not serious to you, and it may feel that way, but to that person, it may be feeling like you're compromising or setting them up to be this way. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that's the same way, like if you say, nope, I'm not, and I'm like, well, it's for me, I already know now I'm putting you in a compromising situation where you're already telling me how you feel. But even if I want you there, I gotta respect the fact that this is going to be uncomfortable and it's going to be awkward. And sometimes when you don't like somebody, or you may feel like somebody don't like you, you might not intentionally give off a vibe, but it's giving off a vibe because you already had those feelings. And that's why I said sometimes you gotta know your friend. Regardless of what, I might be like, if something happened in my life, I might say I'm gonna have to do this with this friend and this with this friend. I can't mix the two friends. And then I'm one of them type people also. If I'm inviting somebody to a new thing, I'm not going to say nothing negative about this particular person. You base your own assumption. And I've been put in situations several times, like, she might have an attitude when she comes, so don't. And I don't be. I literally be chilling. And then people be like, oh, and I'm like, well, dang, that hello was real strong. You know what I mean? So now I'm like, okay,
I'm one of them people. When I invite people out, I break it down like this. Listen, this person won't be there. At that moment right there, you make the adult decision. You even want to come or you don't. If you don't, I don't feel no type of way at all. I don't feel no type of way because, especially if I know that you have an issue with somebody that because you know me, I'm known for, well, who gonna be there? I'm known for that. Well, who gonna be there? And if I hear any name that I know I don't fool with, I'm gonna pass on this one.
Yeah.
And nobody feels no type of way. You don't feel no type of way. I don't feel no type of way. So when I extend the invite to anything, hey, listen, such and such, such and such, such and such gonna be there. If any friend of mine come back and say, oh, well, such and such gonna be there, I'm gonna pass on this one. I really don't feel no type of way. I don't.
Yeah.
Because I completely get it.
Yeah. I don't be getting that. People are like, well, you got time because.
But then, I got some friends.
You get time because it's for me. And I'm like, I don't want to. I mean, I would love to support you, but I can't support you that much.
I just keep my distance.
You can get mad at me quick.
But I got some friends, and this is excluding you, but I have some friends, if I don't extend that invite, because I know that this may be an issue, then they coming at me like, well, you ain't invite me. Like, why would I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I invite you?
I know that wasn't that
person may have bad vibes. Me inviting you is just ludicrous. That makes no sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially if the 90% of the time you're going to probably say no anyway. So what was the point of me even inviting you?
Thanks.
But what was the question? Because I feel like I didn't answer it.
What is one
positive and one negative? It went left.
Real quick.
No, but that had to be clear. That's the biggest
thing for
misperception of me is I'm always in a situation where somebody and I heard something based off of an assumption. And I'm like, that's not even me. I don't even, and then it's crazy because you know how many people don't like me that don't know me because of what somebody else said, of what they thought I might have did because I didn't like somebody else. And then when they really get to know me and we have a conversation, we cool.
I don't think people realize when it comes to you specifically, you're not the type to just come out and be like, oh, rah, rah, rah. Like you just match energies. And it takes a while for you to match that same energy. Like it takes time because you will take and take and take and take. But then finally you be like, all right, now what's up?
No, I don't even talk to people when I first meet them. I'm actually really quiet when I meet people.
That's what I'm saying. You are, but then that's what you said. Like when people give that perception of you, like you did something all right off the bat. I don't feel like people realize like it takes a lot for you to get to that point.
Even when you gotta talk at this birthday brunch because I'm gonna be drunk, so you gotta coordinate. Sorry, friend. I need you to be the talker. I might be intoxicated at 12 noon.
Tiffany answered the question.
That's gonna be me.
What was the question again?
One positive and one negative. I got you.
My positive is I have a big heart. I have a really big
take the wheel.
I have a really big heart, bigger than what I should have in some situations. My negative is I have extreme trust issues.
Okay.
Extreme.
Yes.
Extreme. Like it's really bad over here. And I'm not talking in terms of just relationships. I mean, like people in general, just like if I ever call you friend, please know you stuck with me forever.
Oh,
because I don't say that word often.
Who friend? Who stuck with you?
Bitch, you stuck with me. Fuck you mean? See, I be trying not to say curse words on here, but it's always one that gotta take you there.
Apparently, I'm not gonna take everybody there. You know,
because I be forgetting that we on this thing. Sometimes I forget that we on this thing. I be thinking we talking on the phone like regular. You know, I call y'all your name in a heartbeat.
I'm used to it. Okay, next question.
I didn't answer.
Oh, you didn't answer?
No.
Go ahead. Go off. Go off, daughter. Go off, daughter. Go ahead. What's one positive and one negative about you?
I would say one positive is I give good advice. I would say that.
Okay, no bound.
You don't ever ask me for advice.
I don't think everybody kind of me.
Right, and that's where I get it from. I get it from you because like a lot of people be like, you always know the right thing to say, and I'd be like, I don't know why.
Because you asked me first.
I don't though. Half the time I don't. That's the sad part. I just be knowing.
Okay.
And I would say the one negative thing about I catch an attitude real fast. I don't care what it is, how it is, or you ain't have to agree.
Be dead wrong.
I be so wrong, and I don't care. And I don't care, and I will still catch an attitude.
So she be like, and
I said what I said, and I meant it at that time.
Why is she beating her fist?
Because I said what I said.
Then it's me. Pipe down with all that. I ain't even.
No, she be like, I'm not even gonna talk to you because you're doing too much. I be like, and I don't care.
All right, next question. What does success mean to you? I thought that was a good one.
That is a good one.
That is a good one.
I would say for me, success is being stable in all aspects of life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, definitely.
That's what success means to you?
Yeah. Like, it's not even about, like, just having the perfect job or, like, having the perfect house, like, having your dream car. For me, it's about genuinely just, like, I would say mainly, like, mentally and emotionally being stable. Like, actually enjoying life till its fullest without worrying. That would be success for me.
Okay. I feel like TT stole my answer. Get out my head.
I think mine is different. It was kind of hard. It's a hard question to really pinpoint a definitive answer. I'm gonna say for me, success is when I'm proud of something that I've accomplished. For me, is when something that I don't give up in, and it's like, I did that. And it's not even about acknowledgement from other people. It's like something that I can look at or think about and be like, you did that. That was you. You know what I mean? It's like a proud moment for myself. And then on the flip side, if I want to think about other people, I think I reached a level of success when my kids and grandkids can look at me and be like, hey, grandma, just shoot the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm successful, but also when I'm able to be comfortable with my life and comfortable without worry of certain things is when you reach a level of success. See, some people, success is never ending. It's like it's no ceiling to success. I feel like when you say, okay, boom, I'm successful, you done cut off your greatness, because this is how far you see yourself to go. I don't see no limits on where I can go. So I look at it like something I can look at like, hey, I did that one. Now what's next? I want to continuously conquer something. So success for me is just not giving up. And just, always trying to make myself better. Long as I'm better than who I was 5 minutes ago, that's a success story for me. Because
I feel a combination of what I really felt what TT said, but Coco, I also feel you like, yeah, I want to have everything together without worries. That is success for me. I need to be all the way together without worries.
Yeah. What would it take? Because I feel like even when we talked about certain stuff, it was like, even with that, when you say you want to not have to worry, I feel like no matter what are you doing? Stop. I feel like no matter what you do, in your life, you're gonna always feel like there's more. Like Tabby just asked a good question. Like, where do you see yourself in 3 to 5 years? Even with me saying that to you, you're never going to be satisfied with where you are, especially if you're a person that's a go-getter. You're going to always want to go get some more. So every time you reach one goal, you're going to go somewhere else. I know me, okay, if I set this goal, it's time for now I got to take it up a notch. That's why I said it's no ceiling to how high you can go in life. And anybody who I surround myself with, if you're not trying to elevate, I don't want to be around you. You get what I'm saying? Because that brings you down. Some people get complacent in life. So when to answer the question, for Tabby, where do I see myself? Well, where do we see ourselves in the next 3 to 5 years? 3 years, I don't see myself in Baltimore. 3 years,
I don't see myself either.
I see myself with my degree in somebody's state, hopefully with somebody, father, brother, uncle, grandpappy.
Not grandpappy.
Somebody. But I see myself 20 times better than the woman I am right now. I see myself well into my career in administration. I see myself, I see Kazual Konvo doing something greater than what anybody can believe in the next 3 to 5 years. Mm-hmm. I just see greatness. I don't see failure in my next 3 to 5 years. I see myself being humble. I see myself being more educated, being more grounded, and surrounded by nothing but support and love. Because life, how you go through life and how I'm going through life, what I'm saying is people who are not supposed to be there through my journey falling off. I see people who don't genuinely support me. I see the distance going this way. I'm not mad about it. I don't love people no less, but everybody is not there to go with you. through your journey in life. Everybody don't support you. So I see myself making better decisions. Just better. That's what I see in the next 3 to 5 years. I see myself happier. Let's just say that. That's where I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years. I don't know about nobody else. And happier for me is being able to spend more time with my family. Because right now I don't. Because I'm always working between work, school, taking care of people, doing this. It's a lot. And I mean, as running your business, it's a lot. It takes away from, certain things. Everybody don't understand the hustle and everybody don't understand the grind. But I'm grinding hard right now. I'm gonna always grind hard, but I don't want to grind as hard in the next 3 to 5 years. I feel like I should reach a certain point, because if I'm not at least halfway where I want to be, at least within 5, I need to reevaluate and get a whole new map of life, because evidently this one ain't working.
Right.
That's just where I see myself. So where you see yourself in the next 3 to 5?
I ain't even gonna say 3 to 5. I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna say right now, in 5 years, I see my business being at a place that no candle business has ever been in life.
Thanks.
I see me being a drug and alcohol counselor with that master's degree in psychology. I see me not working for no one but myself. I see me being comfortable in everything. If I want it, I'm going to have it because I worked for it. That's where I see me, while still remaining humble and still, listen, I'm going to be a drug and alcohol counselor, but I'm going to still drink wine. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
It ain't. It's not.
Okay.
But the piggyback off of what you said, I think,
drink a lot of
honestly,
wine.
I see, I think that's going to happen. One thing I can honestly say about the circle, as far as like you, Jay Nathaniel, Jude, Tierra, my baby here, I think, even Nicole, I feel like the circle of support, the dynamic alone, I don't think we gonna let each other fail.
Right.
I think we give a motivation that's undeniable, that everybody don't have. I think, and that's why I said, when you say your circle gets smaller and people
dropping like flies.
Yeah, it's for a reason. We all support each other. We all boost each other. And I see everybody going this way, not,
when that happens, when you see your circle getting smaller, how do you feel about it? Like, because me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I am completely okay.
Yeah. Not to curse like that, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't either.
Because I support everybody.
Right.
2, I feel like you aren't supposed to be there anyway. Because sometimes you can see something in people they don't see in yourself, and then sometimes you can befriend people who really not your friend, or they may have an illusion that they're not really supposed to be there. And honestly, when you start to do certain things and you start moving and you start changing for the better, people hate that.
Yeah.
Low key, people hate to see you doing other stuff, and it's like, oh, you hear it all the time. I see you with your little.
Yep.
I giggle, and it's kind of like, you right. I see you with your
So
little.
let me ask y'all a question. What? Since this is a Q&A, this is a real question.
What's up?
Are there people that may be in your circle at the current moment, even if they outside, just 1 foot in the circle, 1 foot out the circle, you're not really sure. Are there people that are in your circle right now that are not going to be in your circle 5 years from now?
Absolutely.
Me too.
I think so.
Yes.
I know one in particular that's in my circle right now that might not even make it 30 more days. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you.
I'm just saying. You can want one all day long. I said what I said. Wait till I see Rich. I'm gonna step right on his toe because that's all I can reach.
You know where I see myself.
I only say that because some people, you ever be so motivated and you want to motivate everybody around you, and then it's like,
and they don't want to be motivated.
Some people hinder their own growth.
Absolutely.
And I believe that saying when they say you are what you surround yourself with.
Yep.
So if your energy is off, you throw the whole thing off.
Yep.
I can't have my energy off. I'm not saying you entitled to a day, you entitled to a moment, you entitled to have a thing. But when your thing penetrates over here, even if my energy penetrates over to what you got going on, first of all, you and I, when we talk, we kiki, we do whatever. But then when it comes to the business, I'm like, oh, well, friend.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's nothing that none of my friends in my circle can do when it comes to their business, their mind. Everybody creative. We gonna get it. And we gonna get it together. It ain't no, you can't do it. No, come, what's going on? What you need me to do?
What you working with?
You know what I'm saying? If you say, listen, I might need this X, Y, and Z. Okay, I got this going on, but let me see what I can fit in going in here, because you gonna meet this in the same way, but you don't want to be around somebody who's not pushing you back the same way.
Exactly.
I feel like when you in a circle go around. So as that circle go around, it's doing. Come on, we gonna all follow this same circle, and we gonna move it around. So the success is infinite.
Mm-hmm.
But if you trying to stop the circle from moving in the circle, I need you to fall off of this line real quick.
And that's why they might not make it 30.
Together.
And that's why they might not make it 30 more days, because, you know, I peep things. I don't always say things.
Mm-hmm.
I just peep things sometimes and keep it to myself. And I make my own evaluation and determination. And then I say, okay. And then 30 days from now, I say, you know what? I ain't gonna be able to do this.
Exactly.
You are affecting what's going on in my circle.
You want to know where I see
You're
myself?
not moving in the circle. You just standing still. I don't like that.
I don't like if I'm off. I don't want to throw nobody else off.
Right.
But I'm also a person of knowledge. I believe in giving knowledge and receiving knowledge. Because all of it makes you grow. I don't like when people hold on to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you might got some tools or some knowledge or some you, even if it's just, listen, if you do this right, this gonna push you right here. Yeah. But you'll sit on that because this stuff not going right. Fuck you mean? Girl, give me that. Or right. You don't give me, even if it ain't going right for me, it might be different for you. So I'm gonna be like, look, this ain't, but I can see this, you know, what you got going on. And it's a good and a bad thing. If we want to talk about pros and cons, everybody get on me about that. You do too much. You want everybody to go. Why not? Mm-hmm. Everybody trying to eat. So I'm not that selfish of a person. If it's your time to be on top, and if it's your time to plummet, what I look like holding you back from reaching your level of, you know, where you need to go. It may not be my time yet, but that's not for me to hold on to something and sit in the grin in your face and say I'm your friend.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't move like that. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want nobody in my circle or in my friendship circle to hold on to some information like, yo, I know you're doing podcast shit, like I gotta disconnect. Put me on. Even ain't working for you, put me on. Because I'm gonna put you on. But people don't put people on because people don't want to see you get ahead more than what they have. Exactly. Or if they not doing good here, oh no, I ain't gonna do that because it ain't working for me. So, and you have some people do that unconsciously, and don't even realize that they doing it. So you gotta recognize it and then take it away.
You know what's crazy? And I don't even think I shared this with you. You know, I have a friend that I helped. I taught them everything that I knew about the candle business. because I figure we all can eat. Just do your thing your way. Well, my friend started doing everything that I taught him exactly the way that I do mine. He even went as far as going on some of my social pages and copying my work. We have been friends for over 25 years.
What?
I really feel a type of way.
As you should.
Right.
I almost feel legal. I really do. Because how dare you take what I taught you that you could do a million ways different than me and do exactly like me and actually go as far as to take my stuff. I'm confused. Who does that?
I hate
So
that.
when I bring up the legal thing, it's like, well, we don't have the same customers, so I don't see what the big issue is. I'm like,
the issue is.
That's your originality. That's the uniqueness.
yeah, I'm like, what do you mean you don't see?
There's
said,
multiple
okay.
clothing businesses, but you don't all see them doing the same thing.
That's not true.
You know what I said?
You
You know what I said?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like,
Yeah, like
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like when I say I was blown away, like I'm still blown away. But my response was, say less.
Period.
Don't worry about it.
that's
I said,
it.
say less.
That's
Don't worry
when you
about it.
start listening
Because
to
I
your-
know that I went and got this legit business with all this protection for a reason. Say less. Don't even worry about it. I got you.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing the way that you're doing it. And watch.
But I think what show was that? I think Nicole was on that show. We was talking about I think it was like entrepreneur, something about business. I know it was along the lines of business.
Yeah.
And you had people, and we see it all the time. Let's say, okay, you do candles, right?
Yeah.
And very successful with candles. So this person say, oh, shit, I'm gonna get up on that. Not understand, this is not what they want to do. They just feel like then people don't even know what's in your account or what's in your pocket.
Yep.
They just see people go off of likes. I'm gonna tell you one thing about what I learned about social media, the likes and all that shit. Don't pay attention to that.
Yes.
Yep.
Because there be people who will not like, comment, but they be in your freaking DMs, rooting you and cheering you on. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Don't let them numbers
Fool you.
mess with your head, because it's always somebody checking for you, whether they like you or not. Because it's some other numbers, right?
But the thing,
But
you
then
know, it's crazy.
But then you got people who will jump on your bandwagon, won't give you credit, shout you out, support you, share you, do none of that, but will create your whole joint.
Yeah.
And you see a lot of people doing that with like the boutiques and things like that, but don't understand what really goes into it. Like, if this is your passion, this is your thing, how fucking dare you? You just insulted me. Because if you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all. So the thing is, they just trying to get a capitalism.
Don't be having
real.
no clue
People
the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into what you do.
But
no
people don't want to do the work. All they see is that you made some money.
So
now they feel like, oh, I'm gonna just get into this and make the money, but not understanding the backside of what goes on into this. Mm-hmm. Even now, like with you, I know what you go through,
girl,
doing the freaking candles. You get what I'm saying? All of that website, all of this stuff. Even down to me when it comes to painting, doing this.
Yeah.
Everybody got a podcast now. And I said one thing, and I'm gonna stand tall on this. I have not personally myself seen no platform, no podcast in this fashion.
Absolutely.
That talk and go over the shit that we talk about.
Me either.
Because everybody want to do reviews. Everybody want to do what is it? Some other stuff that don't even freaking matter. But you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and people are like, oh, I'm I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and then you start sending little slick messages and all of that stuff. Same way with you do massage, you do hair. First thing they be like, I'm gonna do this too.
Yeah.
And you ain't even good at it. You only care about it.
They don't be in it
You're
for the
not gonna
same
be good
reasons
at what your
though.
heart not into. And it kills
Exactly.
me. Like people don't want to be unique, and people don't want to use their brain to be creative anymore. I say this all the time. The world is full of different, unique things for a reason, because we're all different. We all ain't going like the same thing. Something gotta be different for it to go. If you think about it, when something come off different, look at what's her name? Ari Lennox.
Oh, I love her.
Different. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She ain't like a Beyonce, nobody. Every time you turn around, she get millions of views, millions of this, because she got a unique style, a unique look. And she look like what most of us look like, who like her music.
Yeah.
You don't see that too much in the industry. So that's a whole nother thing.
So, I asked the question, well, what made you want to do candles? Because just a year ago, you were purchasing from me. Now you're trying to do the exact same as me. And that was just really weird to me. Like me personally, that's like Coco. If you decide tomorrow, hey, I want to make candles, and let's say I never made a candle in my life, just as your friend, I don't want to do the same thing that you're doing because we friends. I just don't. So as my friend, what made you want to do candles? He holla, well, I've grown to learn that it relaxes me. But what brought you to want to make candles? No, you're not going to say what it really was. I'm going to tell you what it was, and I know this for a fact. You bought some candles for me. Mm-hmm. You smelled them. You lit it. You smelled them. You seen me doing my thing. You watched my IG. You watched my IG. And you watched it. And you watched it. And you seen that I was getting likes. And you seen that I was making a couple dollars. And you said to yourself, well, I can make a couple dollars. Me just being a friendly person, when you hit me up and said, hey, can you teach me how to make candles? I'm like, hey, just like how I started out. I was just making them for my house and friends and family. I'm not thinking you're going to make a whole business out of it because your friend is doing that. Next thing I know, that thing sent me a picture one day. Girl, it was my whole work. I said, I know you lying.
Oh, you lying.
I know you lying. No, when I say my whole work down to what I put on top, the whipped toppings, the color, the glass I use. And I said, well, hold up. I had to look at it twice, but I know my work. I said, and the comment was, don't get mad with me because I'm biting off of you. I said, I'm 1000% mad with you because you shouldn't be biting off me, because there's a million ways you could have did that in your own unique way. You did not have to do it the exact same way that I did it. Because even when I see people's work that I really like, and I might say to myself, you know what, I'm going to do that. Trust and believe, it ain't going to look nothing like this. Nothing like this.
Or smell like this.
I'm still in my feelings. I'm still in my feelings about this. I'm really in my feelings about this.
I bought some months ago that I'm still burning to this day.
And got some on the way. And got some on the way.
I got 2 more. We got like 10 minutes. All right. So when I say the shade was real, so this question was, are you mean? I'm really not. I'm mean when you're mean to me, and I'm mean when I don't.
She's not mean.
She's not mean.
I'll vouch for that. She's not mean, yo.
Energy. Yes. I'm not mean at all.
She's not mean. She's not mean at all.
I know my eyebrows. I got big eyebrows, and they do like this. I look mean. I promise you, I'm probably one of the sweetest people you ever meet in this whole wide world. Mm-hmm. I would give a person the shirt off of my back if I could.
Drugstore cotton.
Yeah, everybody really think mean. I'm really not. I promise you, I'm not. I'm probably too goddamn nice
for real
to people.
Believe it or not, she's actually the nicer one out of the two of us.
For real.
Because I'm actually the meaner one, and people wouldn't expect it because I got, I be jolly all the time, but the whole time I'm a whole boho.
That's because I'm quieter in some aspects, but I'm not mean. People take when I'm quiet as standoffish. It could be, but a lot of times because I'm so caring and giving, You know, when I meet people and you tell me a sob story, I'm like, oh my God, I want to help.
Yeah.
Like, let's help this person. Like, but I have to get out of that, and I'm trying to break that. So now I'm like, let me see what's going on first. And I gotta pull myself back before I just give my all. And honestly and truthfully, with doing that, you'd be surprised when people think you're a certain way and have no clue or who they talking to, and don't even know the levels of the earth that you will go to for them.
Yep.
And then they cross you and they never got to experience who you are. And I'm fine with that because I didn't waste that on you.
Exactly.
So I'm not mean though. I promise you, I'm not mean.
I'll agree to that.
I'm not mean. I'm not mean at all.
Mm-mm.
Now, do I have a bad attitude when I'm pissed off?
Yes.
Yes, I do. When I'm mad, I'm a whole nother person. That's why I don't like getting angry, because I know where my anger and where my temper goes and where it can get me in trouble. So I try not to. So when people
That thing be ready to fight.
Ready.
She be ready to fight.
No, I don't be ready to fight. I be ready to go to jail.
Exactly.
And I don't
They care about the consequences.
She be ready. You be having to calm her down like, oh, friend, hold
Ain't
on,
no
friend.
calming it down either.
Hold on, friend.
It's no calming it down. Once you
And
get
she be
to
going
that point,
like,
it's over.
She be going on for like
because she will go
3 days.
off for hours.
Days. Let me
like
know.
2,
I go
3
off for a
days.
lifetime. Once you cross me and I feel like you did me dirty,
it's over.
It's no coming back from that. I'm that Gemini.
Yes.
I'm a Sour Patch Kid in a way where it's so I'm cool, but when you break that, especially when you break my trust and get disloyal, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't. I'm told that I can be in the casket. You better not come to my funeral.
Okay.
That's what I mean when I say I hold on to it. No, that's the person that I am. I got a heart of gold, but once I touch you can't come back once you do that. Because I wouldn't do that to other people. And people who know me know. I rock with you you could be dead wrong. That's my friend. I don't care. She ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. No, he not. Come on, let's go.
You know my famous line. I be like, I know you lying, not my friend.
Yeah. The last one, because we got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It says, how do you come up with topics for the show? Y'all. So, like when I say don't pay attention to likes, comments, all of that stuff, don't. After every show or when I see somebody, I go to work, it could be these people right here, especially Jude. Friend, you should talk about it. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. It hasn't been a topic that came my way that I haven't touched or that I haven't done at some point. And I say that to say, because I always say we the voice of the people or of the community. So if this is who's in the community who is listening and supporting me, and you want to hear me talk about it. I mean, if you want to come on and talk about it, that's fine. But it's like, I don't want to come on there. I'm gonna let you do what you do. All right, I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna do it. So that's how I come up. I'm not perfect, by far. I feel like it's so many things that we need to talk about that we don't, even when it sounds a little weird. And some people are like, I know it's kind of crazy, but no, because somebody feels the same way that you feel.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody, but it's not coming off from somebody who look like you or from the same environment that you come from. I said all the time, people from certain stages of life and from this certain walks of life, you can't speak on how I move and what's going on, because you're not there. You're not there. And I try to think outside the box, even if it's something I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. Guess what? I'm gonna learn.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta come outside your box. You gotta come outside your shell. And then sometimes we may can give insight on some things that people may not even think about to be like, damn, that was some, we really was going to do that?
Yeah.
Then it's like, yeah. And then you might come across somebody like Tiff, Tajah, Nicole, Tina, somebody who you don't realize, damn, they went through the same shit or they feel the same way I feel. Everybody don't feel the way that I feel. People relate to my guys more than me. I'm the person that be like, oh, you don't make no fuss. Okay. I went out and get that day. You know, so I mean that's just what it is. But it's cool. That's how I come up with the topics. I listen. I pay attention to who supports me. Random conversations, things that I see. My kids. I don't have no cut off my age or what's off. Really, nothing's off the table as far as I'm concerned, because it all matters. It all means something. So that's why I come up with certain topics for the show. So that's why I like to do the Q&A, since I get the real stuff and just how people doing. But that was my last question. We've had a great show. We discussed some things. We went in depth with some stuff. Yes, me and Tiff are still friends. We have Clash of the Titans debates all the time. We good. On Beyond's Creations, follow that on IG.
Please do.
And on Facebook and our website on beyondscreations.shop.
Yep.
This one's just goofy. And that's what she is also. That's your name on Instagram.
Yeah, but you ain't have to say it like that. Dang, I know I'm goofy, but like, dang.
I'm Kazual Konvo, Coco on all social media platforms. Please follow me. It's been fun. I will do this again in a couple of weeks. Next week, I got Tina coming in. She's going to tell her story. We're going to have open discussion. And I hope you guys enjoy. Please give me your feedback. Follow
Am
me.
I here next week?
Huh?
Am I here next week? I don't remember.
Are you here next week?
I know I'm not here.
I
next
didn't.
week.
I don't know.
Are you here next week?
If you
I don't
wanna
know.
be
Am
here-
I?
Are you?
I don't remember.
You tell us.
I gotta look at my
We gonna see a
Rolodex.
question mark. Tina, I see you next week.
I won't be here next week.
Well, I'm gonna be here next week, of course. So
That's
we
my
will
birthday.
see you guys next Wednesday. Download the Hand Radio app, handradio.org, all that good stuff. You can watch, listen, all that good stuff. See y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.